Thank you, Steve, and thank you for inviting me to join in today. I'm honored at the opportunity to be able to share a little bit about our story and our partnership. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears have gone into the work that we do together to get it to the place that it is today. But before I go too much further, we prepared a short video that I think really helps to paint the picture about who FOX Rehabilitation is and what it is that we do. Take a look.
FOX Rehabilitation is the world's largest professional private practice of independent clinicians who provide physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech-language pathology, and exercise physiology services to older adults where they live. Which started out as a small practice, has grown into a multi-state resource of autonomous clinicians providing therapy that is proactive, evidence-based, and focused solely on geriatrics. Simply put, FOX makes geriatric house calls. Decades later, our model is still acknowledged as innovative, but what makes FOX different from any other healthcare provider is our people and the culture we've created. We see our colleagues not just as people we work with, but as family we lean on to help each other be our best selves. We demand excellence while providing our colleagues the tools necessary to succeed. Most importantly, our culture supports a diverse, equitable, and inclusive environment that respects and empowers everyone. FOX clinicians are given autonomy to provide clinically excellent care with compassion and respect to our patients. Founded in 1998 by physical therapist Dr. Tim Fox, with a leadership team primarily made up of other like-minded healthcare professionals, our practice understands what a clinician needs to be successful. Over the years, Fox has developed an infrastructure of onboarding, training, technology, and clinical support programs second to none, all with the goal of making the lives of our clinicians better because we believe happy, well-trained clinicians make good healthcare. The growth of our practice, combined with our professional development programs, produces endless possibilities for each FOX colleague to create their unique career path. When we hire a FOX Fit, we do so with the mindset that they will want to retire with us. Our field clinicians are supported by an extensive group of colleagues, including hands-on regional leaders, who are there from day one, lending their expertise and guidance when needed. This allows our clinicians to focus on what they do best, treating their patients to help them achieve what they once thought impossible.
We signed that agreement in November, and within a couple of days, I think we had close to 100 resources that were doing follow-up on our old AR. We then sort of turned our attention to the front end and started training the team to help us on the admissions, the front end process for data entry and insurance verification, and converted probably 75% of that work over within those first few weeks. We then turned our attention to the technology and some of the development. One of the biggest pieces was the actual admissions portal, which with the people resources and the technology, we have been able to bring our referral to admission time down. It was averaging about 5 days. It now is about 3 days. We then began to develop this is probably my favorite, a mobile application for our field leadership and the clinicians in the field, where they're able to receive their new patients, uses some artificial intelligence to be able to know the best clinician to assign them and enable the clinicians to effectively map out their visits for the day and for the week. We have in there is a geolocation that allows our clinicians to verify the visits as they do them. It helps with maintaining our compliance. We then transitioned our credentialing and reduced our held revenue by about half of what it was at that time, and have maintained that held revenue even with the growth that we've had over the last 5 years. We transitioned our claims to CareCloud's billing system and reduced our aging. I think the goal when we initiated was to maintain with under 35 days. We've consistently stayed under 27 days. We have reduced our denials, where they were about 7 to 8% consistently, down to under 3% at this point. I could go on. There's, hundreds of other things and accomplishments that we have done. But I think those are some of the big key ones that, we really use as our key performance indicators, and are really happy with the progress that we have made with CareCloud. So thank you for listening to a little bit about our story today. And CareCloud, thank you for the amazing partnership.